chosen ones see angel numbers and repeating numbers. And I'm about to tell you why, all right? A lot of people been hitting me up and contacting me like, big bro, what does this mean when I see this number? What does it mean when I see this number? Listen, I'm about to break it all down to you exactly what it really truly means. What I'm about to tell you, folks, is the ultimate truth. All these people out here making videos about what they think it means and this and that, they all wrong, folks. They are all wrong. What you about to hear right now in this video, this is the absolute truth on what it means when you are seeing these repeated numbers all throughout the day. All right. Now, the reason why I can talk on it is because I've been seeing these repeat numbers for like 8, 9 years. I've been seeing this for way before I even awakened, way before, you know what I'm saying? I was going through the awakening process. I was seeing it before then. So I can talk on it because I've had years and years of experience with seeing these numbers day in, day out, everywhere I go, car tags, house numbers, lottery numbers. Man, I know it inside out, outside in. So my word is bond. What I'm telling you right now is the absolute truth. I know because it works for me to this day. All right. See, a lot of people, they don't know what these repeating numbers mean. They just see, oh, that's my favorite number. Oh, they're my numbers right there. Oh, that's my number right there. They don't have a clue as to how to utilize these angel numbers for their own well-being or for their own lifestyle. Okay. So stay tuned to this whole video go off. If you stay tuned to the end of this video, you know your big bro always got something very, very special for you. Now, first things first, this is what you need to know. Everybody cannot see these numbers, folks. Okay? It don't matter how much money you got. If you're not meant to see these numbers, you're not gonna see these numbers. Okay? Your friends, they can't see what you can see. They cannot see these numbers either. If you have the privilege to see repeating numbers, you are highly blessed. That's the first thing you should know. You are a true chosen one if you see these repeating numbers and you're not trying to see them. They see you. Okay, then consider yourself very endowed and blessed with something that comes from above. Okay, because when you are seeing these repeating numbers, you are basically seeing the code of the universe. All right, this is a language of the universe. This is a way that the Most High communicates. Okay, so once again, stay tuned to the end of this video. I'm about to break it down to you. Turn the volume up on your phone. Turn the volume up on your TV. Run this video back if you have to. Save this as a favorite video if you want to come back and watch it later. And, you know, just re-listen to everything I'm about to tell you. Listen. Y'all got to say it with big bro one more time, man. Listen. Listen. First things first, folks. If you're seeing repeating numbers, it's nothing to be scared of. At the beginning, it's going to seem scary because it's just so out of this world. Nobody ever taught you that you would see this stuff, but it's nothing to be scared of. That's just the beginning. Okay. But anyway, it's just like yesterday. I was at the airport. Okay. This is how much repeated numbers been following me. I was going to the airport and I went up to the front desk to get me a ticket to get on the airplane. And it was, before I even got up there, I noticed this lady, like she had a lot of energy. She was talking to the other customers that had left before me. And she was just bubbly and she was just happy and she was moving around. This little Chinese lady, she was short and everything. And I'm just looking at all the other people that was working at the airline desk or whatever. And I'm just like, I don't want to go to them. I want to go to her. So I just went on ahead and went down there before she even told me, step up. You know what I'm saying? And I was just waiting on her to come back to her little computer so I can get a ticket from her. Her energy was amazing. So I was attracted to her naturally, like in the spirit realm. I was attracted to her energy naturally because it was very positive. So as I'm over there talking to her, she's cracking jokes with me, you know, and she's like, you know, where are you going and this and that. And I was telling her and she was like, where's your ID? I'm like, okay, I got my ID right here. And she seen my ID and in my birthday, which is December 18th, 1988, she immediately noticed that I had like 3 8s in my birthday. So that right there told me that she knows something about repeated numbers for her to recognize me having 3 repeated numbers in my birthday. And so she was looking for flights for me or whatever. And then she was like, what time do you want to leave? I was like, anytime. I'll leave anytime soon. The next flight. She was like, oh, I got a flight right here for you. It leaves at 333. 333. You should get that flight. You're going to be very lucky and win a lot of money. She was Chinese, you know what I'm saying? She's like, you win a lot of money. You win a lot of money. You take 333 flight. And I'm like, well, I'll take 333 flight. And then from that point on, like, she was just such a nice woman. She even walked me to the TSA. Like, nobody has ever gave me a ticket or checked in my bags has ever walked me to the TSA at the front desk. That's how great she was. But see, the point I'm making is she was just like you. She's somebody who knows about these repeated numbers, and obviously it has made her life great, okay? It has made her a wonderful person, all right? Listen, it gets deeper. It gets deeper. But I remember also back, you know, about 8 years ago when I wanted to change my life. I just was in dire need to live a better lifestyle. I hated my situation. I just wanted things to change. And the first thing that God began to show me, which I didn't understand at the time, was numbers. It was numbers. And I just didn't understand why I kept seeing these numbers, these repeated numbers. So I started studying numerology. If you ain't studying numerology, then I suggest that you do it. But if you already saying repeating numbers, don't really get into it like that because you don't want to drive yourself crazy. But anyway, so I started studying numerology and stuff, and I just couldn't understand why I was so infatuated with numbers. I could not understand why I was so, like, you know, being haunted by these numbers everywhere I go, like on the highway, like on the clocks, you know, things I would buy, I would see repeating numbers on the receipts. And I'm just like, what is happening? I didn't know what was happening. But what was happening was, since I wanted to live a better life, God began to show his ways of communicating. Folks, God don't really communicate like humans, folks, okay? God communicates through wonders, signs, numbers, nature, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I never knew that growing up. I never knew that numbers would play a major role in, like, my spirituality, okay? But the more I begin to learn, like, how the universe works and how everything works. It was all, you know, all the information was downloaded to me, like, oh, it works this way. You know, like, God talked to you through these type of things. I'm like, wow, this is totally different. Like, numbers, this is weird. And so, it's just like that quote by Nikola Tesla. I don't know y'all know who Nikola Tesla is, but he was a genius. He was a genius when it came down to understanding the universe and energy and light and stuff like that. And a lot of people are inspired by him today. That's why they call the Tesla cars Tesla, because it's really being inspired by Nikola Tesla, the great genius, the master scientist. And one of his quotes was, if you want to know the secrets of the universe, all right? If you want to know the secrets of how the universe works, think of terms in energies, frequencies, and vibrations, okay? That's what Nikola Tesla said, one of the greatest geniuses ever. They gave us a lot of our inventions today that they don't give them credit for, but that's where a lot of our inventions come from today, is Nikola Tesla. And energy, frequency, and vibrations is simply basically just numbers. If you understand math and numbers, you will understand a lot about energy, frequencies, and vibrations. But see, they never teach you that growing up. They don't teach you that in school. They don't teach you that in church. Your mom and daddy didn't teach you nothing about that. So when you fresh coming into understanding your spirituality and you start to uncover this stuff and discover this stuff, it's just mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. You know, even Albert Einstein, who was one of the greatest mathematicians ever, I think he is the greatest mathematician ever, but all the math formulas that he figured out, calculus, algebra, and all that other shit, like, it was numbers. He was a master at figuring out how numbers play a major role in the universe. And that's what made him so advanced, and that's what made him great, because he understood one of the languages of God, which is numbers. Okay? So seeing these repeating numbers, folks, it's not anything scary. It's not that you're weird or different or anything. You actually are a genius. Okay? You're a genius just like Nikola Tesla, just like Albert Einstein. Only God can open up your eyes to where you can actually see the language of the universe. Most people, like I say, most people, folks, they will never see this shit that you see, because they not chosen. They're not chosen. They're not meant to see it, because they're not ready to see it. But when you're ready to see it, the teacher will show. When the student is ready, the teacher will show, which is the Most High, okay? Opening you up to different ways of life and understanding life and how to navigate through this life that we call life, okay? But anyway, I'm about to tell you exactly right now somebody go ahead and just make this a timestamp. 10:23. I'm about to tell you exactly right now what it means when you see a repeating or angel number, okay? This is what it means. For those who have ears, let them hear. For those who have eyes, let them see, okay? This moment right here, this moment right here, right? Okay? Think about what I'm about to say, right? Listen. I'm gonna break it down to you. This moment right here, right now, not the past, not the future. This moment right here, right now is a divine moment, right? This is a divine moment. Folks, the past don't matter. That's why people that still worried about their past, they have so many problems because there's nothing that they can do to change it. The future does not matter. You cannot control the future by just thinking that you can control the future. Nobody knows what's going to happen in the future. The only thing that you can control right now is this moment. That's why they say be present. Stay in this divine moment. That's why I always say divine powers is working for us because we do right. Folks, this moment is all we got. What happens in the future is determined by this moment and the next second from now. In the next second from now, in the next minute, and in the next hour, there is no future. You are creating the future in these moments every second that goes by. You see what I'm saying? So when you understand that, you will be back into your divine self. You will stop letting the past worry about you. You will stop regretting shit. You will stop holding grudges with yourself. You will stop having self-condemnation and convicting and condemning yourself because you know what happened in the past. It ain't nothing we could do about it. It don't matter no more. You did it. It was wrong. It was bad. Okay, move on. You in the moment now. You don't know what the hell is going to happen in the future. What can you do about it? It ain't even got here yet. Well, it's here now. And it's here now. And it's here now. And it's going to be in the next few minutes from now. That's the future. But how are you creating the future? Right in this very moment, folks. Right in this very moment is how you are creating your future, because you will never get this moment back. You understand what I'm saying? All right, moving forward. So when you begin to see these repeating numbers and these angel numbers pop up, your 11111, 222, or you might see a card tag number that say 333 or 777, or like my favorite number, which is 888. You know what I mean? When you see these repeating numbers, folks, you are in the divine moment. Okay? You are in a divine moment. And what these numbers mean to you, whatever it means to you, it'll start registering to you. Your downloads will come in whenever you see these numbers. See, it means everything for different people. That's why y'all can't listen to what other people telling y'all these numbers really mean. They don't know what it means for you. Only thing they can tell you is what it means for them. But what's for me is not for you. So that's why I'm telling you, when you see these numbers, pay close attention to what's going on around you. Pay close attention to what's happened in the last few minutes before that. Pay close attention to what happens and who says what after that. That's how your angel guides will begin to talk to you, folks, because you are back into your divine self. If you are able to see a repeating number or angel number without even trying to look at the clock, if you just see it unintentionally, that's not you doing that. That is your angels communicating with you. That's your Most High communicating with you. Think about that, folks. If you're seeing these numbers unintentionally, you could be having a party with your friends. You could be watching a basketball game or something, and you just automatically just do something. You're like, damn, 1111111 on my friend's shirt right there, and I didn't even realize that. That's because you just superseded time and came back into your divine awareness, your divine self. Okay? The reason why you are seeing these numbers frequently is because you are not in the matrix anymore. Right? That's why I said, folks, most people can't see this shit because they still stuck in the matrix of time. They still stuck in the matrix of system. The system. You feel me? When you living on the system time, you never saw this shit. You were just always trying to get to work. And see, that's what they want you to do. They want you to be always hustling, bustling. Oh, it's 3:33. Oh, I gotta hurry up and get there. It's almost 4 o'clock. Oh, yeah. I gotta go to sleep at 9 o'clock. I gotta wake up and eat breakfast at 7 o'clock. And then I gotta eat lunch. Oh, 12 o'clock means lunch. Or is it 1 o'clock that means lunch? No, 12 o'clock means lunch. No, it's 11 o'clock. No, when is the PM start? Is it after 11 o'clock? Is it? See, it's all programmed. They want you to live on a system so you can work for them and be a slave. But once you realize your true divine self, once you realize you are creating your reality, you co-creating your reality from within yourself. Not out here doesn't create what happened for you. What happens for you happens from inside of you. So when you coming back to your divine self and you unintentionally seeing these repeated numbers, those are your angels snapping you back into your divine self and telling you whatever that number means. It's that language is being downloaded into you at that moment so that you can continuously remember that you are co-creating. Okay, nobody is creating your life for you. This clock don't fucking matter. It's not even a real time. 5:32 is not even a real fucking time, folks. 2:34 is not even a real time. How does that make sense if everything is divine and interconnected? Okay, so as a divine being, God is everything right now. So technically, spiritually speaking, every time you look at the damn clock, even if you did it on purpose, it should always be 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 2 2 3 3 3. Because time is man-made. It's not really real. It's something that man-made. Divine time is the real time, which is this moment, which is 1 1 1 1 1. It ain't no you gotta go rush and go do something. Because if you gotta go rush and do something, then that means you have forgotten who you are. You forgot your own power and that you are co-creating everything from the inside out, not the outside in. When you realize that you're creating from the inside out, you can slow down everything else around you. Okay? You become a real spiritual being. Nothing is happening faster than you because it's coming from the inside of you. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is why you are the chosen one. And this is why you have been given the privilege to co-create your reality now, because you are chosen to see angel numbers and repeated numbers. And this is why you are not in the matrix anymore. You're not a slave to a system anymore. So every day is a divine day. Every moment is a divine time. But see, you still be in your program mind from time to time. And you forget that, and then you see 777. It's like, oh, I remember. I am divine. Yeah, the universe is working for me. But the universe was working for you the whole time before you even saw that angel number. But see, you keep forgetting. But until you get back into your divine state and you stay there, you're going to always see shit out of order. 222. 232, you know what I mean? 526, you're gonna always be on the system time. You feel me? Because it's something that we was kind of born into. You know what I mean? But you comment, do this for me. Y'all comment below if you see repeated numbers. I want to know what numbers you see. And I know some of y'all probably been seeing these repeated numbers for a long time now. I know I ain't the only one that's been seeing them for a long time. But before you leave this video, I want you to comment below your favorite repeated number. And I want you to also comment why you see it. What does these numbers mean to you when you see it? Because remember, everybody, it means something different from everybody. All right? Just because I see 111 and every time I see 111, I think of reset. Oh, I got a fresh, clean slate. I can start new. I'm good now. It's going to be a good day. You know what I mean? That's how I see 111. Just because I see 888, like, oh, since my birthday got 3 8s in it, when I see 888, what that taught me when I see 888, which is every blue moon. Like, I might see 888 like every 3 or 4 months. Them numbers don't come to me that often because they are very special. I mean, I got it on my fucking ID everywhere I walk, so I don't have to see 888s, you know, unintentionally, randomly. But when I do, I have figured out, I have studied and observed the numbers for me over the years. And I figured out when I start seeing 8s unintentionally on you know, on like anything, TVs, man, on tags, when I see it inside of a book or something, when I hear somebody say 888, I already know to prepare because I'm about to get money. I already know that's what that number means for me. It's an infinite number. And see, that's what I figured out it means for me, because I've studied over the years what happens in the time when I'm saying that number. And it's happened so many times over the years that I know that's the language that my angel guides communicate to me. Like, Tren, you need to prepare. Shit, you need to go open up another bank account or something. You about to get an inspired thought that's going to help you generate more money. And that's how I know that's my money number, all right? But I got different meanings for all my numbers, 2s, my 7s, and you probably got different meanings too. But since I told you my meanings for like 2 of my repeating numbers, comment below and let us know, like, what's the meaning for some of your numbers? What does it mean for you to see 111? What does it mean when you see 555? What does it mean for you to see 666? All right? Somebody comment below and tell us why. All right? Moving on. So one thing you got to understand, folks, is that, like I said, folks, this is the language of the universe. All right. Nobody ever told you this. Nobody taught you this because it's secret. It's hidden. The truth is hidden from people that don't rightfully deserve it, or they don't have the faith for it yet. It's hidden. They can't see it. They blind to this shit. But you have been awakened to see it. The code of the universe. Frequency, energy, vibrations. Now y'all wearing energy bracelets now because you know the codes of the universe. You know that your energy is everything that you got. You know that you got to keep your energy and your electromagnetic field. You got to keep that shit positive. Y'all just seen Russell Wilson and Sierra walk out of that damn Drake party because Future got up there about to perform. They already know. We're not about to sit here and watch. I'm about to sit here and watch my wife, baby daddy perform and talk about all this toxic shit. We about to get up out of here because they understand as a couple, as a unit, it's about their energy. When you start learning how energy works, frequency and vibration, it's some places you won't even go no more. Bruh, it's some places I will never attend no more because I already know the type of people that's going to be there. They not on my energy frequency because I understand energy, frequency, vibration, and numbers. I understand how this shit work. If nothing don't resonate with you and make you feel good, folks, it's not for you. I don't care if that's a person, place, or thing. If it does not make you feel happy, if it does not make you feel good, you do not have to fight for it. You do not have to push for it. It's not for you, period. Chosen one, this is what you got to remember about energy. You know what I mean? And so when you see these repeated numbers, know that it's your angels. They either trying to save you out from a situation. They trying to highlight something that's going on. They see something that happened. They heard something that somebody said to you. They see where you're walking. You're on the nature trail or something. They heard the idea that you about to take a trip somewhere and you see the number like 333. That's them letting you know, hey, that's a good trip. Now that's a good idea right there. The 333 to that person could mean new adventures, okay? When every time they see 333, this person could be on a new adventure, you know, went to a new, anywhere. It went to a new, vacation trip or something like that. And so this person started talking about another vacation trip. And like 2 minutes later, they was passing a car and they seen the tag of the car and it said 333. And it's like, your angel guys be talking to you and let you know. So, see, this shit gets deep, folks. It gets deep. It's deeper than what meets the eye. You can have really bad anxiety. You can have really bad anxiety like me. You know, I'm working on my anxiety. I have really bad worry problems. And I think it came from my childhood and some of the things that I experienced in my childhood, but I'm working on that. And so I have really bad flight anxiety. So that's why every time I go to the airport, I try to look for the happiest workers in there so I can get a little bit of feel-good energy. Like, for real, I really have really bad anxiety when I get on the plane. I be putting, like, essential oils behind my ear and shit like that. You know, I gotta do shit like that. You know what I mean? I I gotta make sure I'm not tipsy or nothing. I gotta really be sober and everything when I'm like on airplanes, because I will fucking go nuts in the sky, because I cannot get over the fact of the first time that I ever flew. It freaked me out. It scared the shit out of me. And every time I get on a plane, no matter how many times I travel, that fear always comes back over me, and it makes me have really bad anxiety, like super bad. So when I went to the airport, when I was telling y'all, when I went to the airport and I seen that lady, it kind of made me feel good that she picked a flight for me that left at 333. See what I'm saying? So that's how the universe, that's how my angel guys was communicating with me, like, Tren, don't be scared. This is going to be a good flight. As a matter of fact, the angels already done picked out a pilot for this damn plane who's not going to take us through turbulence, because the angels know I have anxiety. You see how it works? You see how the universe works? This is how the universe communicates with you. But folks, you got to be a damn wizard at understanding what it means when it happens. You have to be genius to understand this shit. If you wasn't genius, God would not have opened your eyes to be able to see these angel numbers. This is a privilege from the Most High Almighty God. Okay? But it must be something about you. You must be very, very, very smart. Okay, you're going to have to start putting the pieces of the puzzle together to understand the languages of the universe, how it's communicating with you through energy, frequency, vibration, and numbers. And you're going to have to be able to decipher the numbers that you see and start to understand what it means. So that way it can help you navigate your life. And so you can do it effortlessly, because you can see some shit that people can't see. And you're literally being guided by things that are beyond this world. And that's how you get to the point of Nikola Tesla. That's how you get to the point of your greatest potential, is when you understand how these repeating numbers and these angel numbers and what they are trying to say with you. So, folks, another thing you need to be mindful of is when you do see these repeating numbers, when you do see them, you already know they're your angel guys. You already know that it's a divine moment. So when you are in this divine moment and you coming back, you freezing time, and you coming back to yourself, you realize, I see a repeated number. I am constantly co-creating my own reality. Reality is not creating me. Things don't have an effect on me from outside. I am constantly co-creating my reality, because I am present and I am aware that this moment is the only thing that counts. You will remember these words. All right. When you see this, when you see your angel number, that means at that moment, time froze. You are back into your higher self. You are not in the lower self that just no, you back in your higher self. Remember, all right, I'm controlling this shit. Nobody's not controlling me. I'm controlling this shit. I don't have to react negative to them. It's me that can change my reaction. I am a divine being, and divine powers are always working for us because we do right. I told you, if you stayed to the end of this video, your big bro got something special for you. Now, folks, y'all know I know what I'm talking about when it comes to repeating numbers. As a matter of fact, I got so many videos about this topic, but they're not on the internet. You feel me? I got them all inside my course. If you want to know more about these numbers and you are seeing repeated numbers, it's driving you crazy, and you just really want to get an in-depth understanding on repeated numbers, I got videos to tell you about your relationship and what it means, repeated numbers. I got videos on how to get rich and how to earn more money with certain repeated numbers. I got videos on what the angels are saying exactly when you see a certain number. If you want to see some of my unlisted videos that I have, get my repeating numbers course, okay? Super inexpensive. Again, it's down in the comment section at the very top. You'll see it. It'll have fire emojis beside it. It's a Tren repeating numbers course. And I guarantee you, you got more videos in there than any other course, okay? Because I love talking about repeating numbers, folks. But once again, if you're interested in knowing more about these repeating numbers, just know you can get my course below, and it'll tell you more. I'll tell you more things, secret videos that nobody ever get to see about these repeating numbers. But remember, chosen ones, you're the only one that can see this stuff. So don't count on nobody to see it. You see it. It's not for everybody to see, only you see it. With that being said, it's your big bro, Tren Genius. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure that you do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Make this video your favorite so you can run it back whenever you need to be reminded on what it really means to see repeating numbers and angel numbers. Again, man, thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's your big brother, Tren, man. Listen, y'all got to say it with me one more time, man. Listen. All right, I'm out.